What's up, guys? So welcome back into this video. So on today's video, we're going to be creating this amazing single flyer. Just be able to set out your layers. Then you're just going to import this background. And you're going to get all resources down there in my description box. Make sure you do check it out. My Telegram channel has all the requirements you need. So if this video is too fast, like you guys know, you just need to click on the YouTube settings below or above, and then you just need to change the timer to your preferred speed. Then if you're worried about the voiceover, if it's going to be laggy, you can also do some adjustment later after you have understood how everything is done. So I don't want to waste much time on this design. That's why I'm actually putting it on the time speed. So enough of the talking. Just need to import all these images right now. So you can see I'm using the color filter to work on their faces to make it actually match with the background. So I just imported this man, as you can see right now, and then I just gave him an eraser tool on the left side, but I don't think it's really nice, so I just imported another shadow to just follow everything through. So you can see the way the shadow didn't actually match with it. So what you just need to do is that you just do some adjustment, make everything blend, and then it should actually work. So after which you are done with that, you can just create another rectangle layer, as you can see right now. So you can see the way everything was, guys. You can see the way I arrange all the layers together, and then I just have to like put in another rectangle below where I would put in the names. So the reason I'm actually putting these two rectangles is because I'm going to put in some images there, and I'm going to need to reflect very well. So and I think that is the main reason why I actually did it there, because I don't want them to be too much background, because the main ministers are the one actually going to be there, which is the man and the woman. So the other ministers should just be in a rectangle shape. So you can just save this after it's done. Then you can just start adding your texture image to fit with the rectangle, as you can see the way it is. So you can use any type of person you want. All these images I got them from Pinterest, because that's where I actually get my resources. So you can just be able to like select on it. So you can just be able to like go online, browse them and see how it works. So then you can just lock this, and then you can just create another layer after which I've made it. Then you can also put your texture again. So that's when it just is going to actually lap. So you can see the way it works right now. So you just actually lap in with the image. So like I said, you can get these images online. There are a lot of free source images. You can actually use AI to generate it, because the second man right now, which actually in the rectangle box, I used AI for it. So you can just be able to like put in the name, which is Mr. Airy, and then you can just adjust it a bit. So you can just put in your preferred font you are going to be using, and I'm just going to select it one by one, and then it's just going to do that for me. So you can see how adjustable it is, and you can see how perfect it is, guys. So this is how you can be to create a simple flyer for yourself. So you can also do some other adjustments, and then add the second name. So if you have reached this far, make sure that subscribe button, like the video, and if you need resources for this design, it's down there in the description box. As you guys know, under this challenge, so I've been quite away for some time, but I think I'm fully back to give you guys back to back content on our 100 days. So if you're going to need another 100 days challenge, make sure I try to stay out there in the description box. So I've made over 200 videos, if you can check the channel right now. So you cannot be able to like add in some other text. So I'm just going to use an autograph font for the host text, because I need it to actually come out well. And then I can now use maybe Monstera top of it, because I love using it if I want to create something really simple online. Instead of just be looking for font, I can just like using the fonts online and then do that for myself, so it can come out well. So that is it, guys. So you can see, you can be able to like put in your text, put in the guest text, adjust it, as you can see right now. So it's very simple. So you just need to do the adjustment, put in the name again, change the name to Gladys, and log this. So just do another adjustment. So you just find the sticker you're going to use. So I would love to like use a website logo for the name of the church. Yeah, because I need logo to be on the left top side. So I'm just going to look for another color, I'll put it there. I think yellow comes out well on the red. I wanted to use white before, but white didn't actually come out well. So it depends on anyone that works well for you. So I'm just going to put in the global max invited industry company and then adjust it. So you can see the way it is. Then I'll just give it shadows because I need it to come out well. So we're actually getting into the design. So you just need to put in the main text, which is the focus church ministry. So like I said, I got these ideas online, and that's how I'm actually implementing it on our own digital channel because I need something really creative. So it's not a matter of how complicated the design is. It's just that when I see creative design, I see how the element works. I just do that. So the background was actually made with AI. I used to generate the background. So if you don't know how to generate AI images for yourself, I think I'm going to do another video on that because the last website I shared, they have actually changed the site. So I'm just trying to like go into another video like I'm to get resources from a design. But when you saw a design online and you want to like get the resources, it's not passive for the person, or maybe you have actually asked the person and the person is not able to answer you. So it's very good. You just use your AI to get you the images from the design. You are not actually stealing, actually AI is actually recreating the resources for you. So that's what I'm going to say. But you can get consent from the person if you're still getting because it's the person's work and replicating it without his consent, it might actually flag you. So it depends on how you are with the person. So after that, just put in the text. I'll be using this focus praise text and then I just adjust it with the alignment tool. And then I'll just use the font for it. I'll using the Cinze black. Take this up, increase it. And then I give this color. I think this is good. So I need something kind of a creative O that's going to be there. I think I'll make it white. Okay. So you can see how it is, guys. So the rectangle with the 2025 text is there. I put it on it so you can see the O. I just added a shadow with the white color and then you can see how it is. So you can just see just the adjustment. You can just use the eraser tool. I just cut it off to give it that kind of section there. So I'm just going to put in the theme and I'm going to select pop-ins for it. I'll give it spacing, use opacity. Then I'm just going to put in the theme. Let everything praise the Lord. I'm going to be using the different font for it, but let me just check whether it works. So let me just do the adjustments. Alright guys, so I think everything's actually going as planned. So we just need to put in the date and other things. So if you are reached to this far, it's very important to hit that subscribe button, like the video and share this video. Is very important because I'm going to drop in more videos like this weekly for yourself so you see how creative it can be on this kind of videos. So creating design is very simple and it's really fun. You can see we will actually join elements to together to see how the design will actually fit in. So like you guys know, I don't actually sell my resources. So the time I was actually sending my PLP files and my other files, but I actually stopped. Yeah, but I didn't sell the resources. I just actually sold the PLP files. Yeah, because the PLP files cost me a lot of time. Sometimes it takes me 3 hours to edit it, but I don't have to sell it for a very low amount. A very low amount. You can go check it out. Very low amount. So I'm just giving my resources free. But if you are not having time to design, maybe you need an urgent work, you can just use in PLP file. And if you don't know how to pay PLP file, I'm going to be doing a video on that very soon. So you just need to get to because most of my videos right now are going to be on PLP files and also resources. So anyone that works well for you, So if you are for the PIP file, you can just make payment. If the resources, you can also make payment for yourself. So you can see you actually put in the date, the time, and everything, and then you just need to be creative with it. Put in the gradient color, and then put in the text on it. So I just like when I say creative design, because it actually gives you that feel that yeah, this designer knows what he's doing. And if you're a designer and you don't know about typography, so if you're known with typography, typography like has to do with text and other things involved. So you just need to put in your text, check out the alignment is. So when you send it to the client will say, yeah, thank you so much, I've done great. So and then you can add more money for you, and then you can be able to like use it to sustain yourself. So you can just be able to do the adjustment, which is 4 p.m. prompt. Adjust it a bit, adjust it, then duplicate it. So you just do the all white attire, and you can see the way the text is. So I think we actually come between the end of the design. So if you are reached this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share this video, guys. It's very important. I'm going to drop in more videos like this every single day for yourself. So this is why that rectangle was there below, because I'm going to put in another text on it also, and I want you guys to see it. So I don't want to leave a lot of white spaces. That is why I'm actually trying to put in everything so it can fit in each of it. So the venue just going to be there, as you can see. Then I'll just give it a lot of spacing, because it's actually the spacing that actually makes the design come out well by giving it that feel. So the background did its own work. There was some movement going on in the background with the fire and everything. And then the images also came out sharp with the color filter of Pixellab. There was no any other software except Pixellab. And the text also, if you need the font pack, you can get it for yourself. So without much talk, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you do stay safe, and bye for now. Stay safe.